super cardioid condenser mic, pencil mic. So I go to the hallway, and when I get there, it's going off like crazy. Like it won't stop. It's just going off, going off, going off.
I gotta say, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety right now.
Hi.
45.6.
That's great.
45.7. 45.8. You're here.
Did you walk to us, Kyle? Did you walk to us?
No. Oh, like.
Clear as day footsteps, man.
Oh, I told you. And it sounded like your jacket. Like.
It looked like my jacket. No, like it sounded like, and we even came out and we were like, Kyle, Kyle, and there's nobody. You know, it's mimicking.
So it's gone from 44 to 49.
What?
Yeah, 5 degrees.
You kidding me? Yeah, and then the bear will start saying it's hot in here.
I want to see this.
It's lighting up.
We got clear as day footsteps.
Clear footsteps. We thought it was Kyle coming up to us.
Yeah, Kyle experienced that himself. Okay, I want you to show them here how you can heat up the place.
Because I'm pretty cold.
Eric and I called you the hot man earlier. So you're at 44.2 now. I want you to come up to the table, bring that heat. Bring that heat that you carry. I want you to show them how hot you are.
Look at it.
48, 45. Show us how hot you are. I want them to see. 45.2.
I like cookies. What's your favorite food?
Can you do any better than 45.2? 45.5? 45.6?
That's great.
45.7? 45.8? Come on, you can get up higher than that. We saw you at 49. Are you losing that hotness? Well, you saw it go up to 3.5.
Yeah, that's I've never seen that.
What color is the white in my tummy?
Joke.
Joke?
Joke.
Just said joke?
You think it's a joke?
Oh, you dropped? Yeah, so you made it all the way up to 47 pretty much. And it was what, 44.9?
44 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Climbed quite a bit.
awesome.
What was crazy is that this will verify it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, it's getting hot in here.
Can you touch my
We're
tummy?
back to 44.
He said laugh.
He said laugh?
So he said
And he
joke.
said joke earlier. Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks for making it warmer.
So he's having
There you
fun.
go.
Yeah.
Right, are you finding it funny what we're doing? Do you think it's funny? I'm so cold in my shoulder right now, like it's
Yeah.
behind me or something.
I just thought all the hairs on the bicep.
All right, well, we're happy that we were able to amuse you, but we're happy that we amused you and you did some interesting things for us, if that was you, because I've never seen temperature change like that in such a cold environment.
And just on demand.
And heat, you think it'd be cold if anything.
Do you know what time it is?
And the bear adjusted like.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. I'm going to turn this off right now. Is that okay? You want to end this conversation? You can stop the beeping on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want to continue this conversation,
Hi. Are you there? Well, I know it's not your battery because I just changed it. Can you step away from that device? Just for my camera, it's 10:30. I left this space after putting in the new battery. There was nothing wrong with it. And now I have the wrong device going off like crazy. Can you please step away from that? Can you sit on the chair? You've learned to use it. Now all you have to do is step away. Do you want me to reset it? I'd really rather you turn it off. On the count of 3, can you step away? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to turn it on and off again. To be honest, I don't want to go there. Alright. So it's not malfunctioning. The battery is full because I just changed it. If you are here, step to that light. Show me that it was you. You've learned to use it. Now all you have to do is step away. You've learned to use it. Now all you have to do is step away. You've learned to use it. Now all you have to do is step away. Do you want me to reset it? I'd really rather you turn it off. I'd really rather you turn it off. I'd really rather you turn it off. On the count of 3, can you step away? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to turn it on and off again. To be honest, I don't want to go there. Alright. So it's not malfunctioning. The battery is full because I just changed it. if there was something wrong with that machine, it would be going off again. As soon as I turned it on, it wouldn't have turned off. It would have just kept going the way it was when I arrived here. So I have a feeling it's you. So I have a feeling it's you. So I have a feeling it's you. There's nobody else here. It's just me. You can come down and play. If you really do know how to make that device go off, you can use it to answer questions. But you first have to go off somewhat intelligently. So can you go off for me? Step up to that rod. Touch it. I can leave again, but if you start going off, it's hard for me to prove that it's something if I'm not here. That was a loud knock. Pretty far away from everything. I shouldn't be hearing knocks like that. I went to the hallway. I've been spending a lot of my time there, right?
Yeah.
And I went and changed the battery because we needed the battery, right? And then you came and saw me, and I went up the stairs. And all that. That's when I changed the battery. So then I went up with you guys to hotel, and then I left because it was too cold for me, obviously. And I go get a donut. I'm coming back, and I'm going back to see you guys, and all I can hear is the REM device going off in the hallway.
Oh, jeez.
So I go to the hallway, and when I get there, it's going off like crazy. Like it won't stop. It's just going off, going off, going off. Like usually it would when the battery's about to die, right?
Right.
But I can't get it to stop no matter what. I had to turn it off and turn it back on, and then I couldn't get it to go on again for the life of me. Nothing wrong with the battery, nothing malfunctioning, perfect REM device going off like crazy for who knows how long. We'll have to check.
REM or ATDD?
It's a REM device.
It's the REM.
Oh, the one without the ATDD.
One of the thermals.
One of yours.
No, it's one of his. It's
Yeah.
one of the big black ones.
And that's the one that we changed the battery of? in front
No,
of the-
I just changed the
You
battery
just put
5
it in.
minutes ago.
We literally, when we
Yeah.
were down there,
I had to take the battery out. It had nothing in it for like a good 30 minutes tonight.
And when you
then
guys were there, it was fine?
It was fine.
it was total. I
Yeah.
had time to go walk all the way up the stairs, come back down, sat down some more, left, and then when I came back afterwards, like 20 minutes later, it's going off.
but Elliot saw something behind you when you were coming back,
I'll have to rewatch
and then we heard that female
voice
again.
Yeah, there's something in that hallway.
Yeah.
Just sat down.
We were sitting in the interview room, and it was like Kyle was right outside the door here with his jacket, everything,
walking to us, and I couldn't tell if
Yeah.
it was coming from the right or the left. And then we both get up to be like, "Hey Kyle, hey Kyle," and then we're like, "Okay, it's not Kyle, guys, guys," and we're
nobody
like yelling to all of you, and there's absolutely nothing.
And how loud were these?
Oh,
Oh,
it was
Elliot, like,
yeah.
Alright, I'm just waiting on Kyle to get his parabolic mic set up. And I'm back down into the hallway. Yeah.
I think I left it back there.
Alright. Let's try the nurse's office. Alright. I'm up here on my own. Can you play the music box for me? Or light up the cat ball? Don't have a big audience with me, it's just me. It's quiet in here now. Don't feel too much pressure. think Eric is coming down now, so I'm not by myself. It's nothing going on in here. It's nothing going on in here.
Why did you disappear? We were like, where the...
We thought you were coming back. No, I want to cover as much as we can.
Yeah.
The last hour that we're here, and Kyle wanted to do his personal look, and he said it was ready, but it wasn't ready, so now he's somewhere else. So he's coming now.
Oh, there he is.
Going down the hallway. Just Elliot and Corey. And Eric. Oh, and here's Kyle. So Kyle, in 10 words or less, explain to me what this
parabolic
system is.
Okay, so this particular one here, which is awesome, by the way, it begins with the preamp, or actually not today. It's actually plugged into the my inverter here, but usually it's plugged in the wall. So microphone preamp, an ARC tube, the old style with the actual tubes in it, goes to this super cardioid condenser mic, pencil mic. So it's very focused in on the parabola here. And so this, I wanted a smaller receiver for indoors, and it seems to work perfect for us. And after this, so it will record onto my Zoom H4n here, and you can listen in real time, of course. And I save it and all the content to an SD card. And I've caught a bunch of audio with this, and
so in other words, this enhances the audio to the point where you can possibly hear the EVP in real time.
Most of the time, actually.
Okay, well, so you're going to sit down, relax, plug in, and point it in one way or the other?
Yes.
Okay.
It works better if somebody is, while I'm listening, somebody, you know.
Well, that's what I'm here. We'll be down here doing it. I just have to get the boys to be quiet.
Okay.
So tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, okay, I'll just grab a seat and I'll bring a little break.
All right, they're going to the warden, so it'll just be me and you. So we'll do like maybe 10-minute session.
Yeah.
So tell me when you're ready, when you're recording.
Okay, just a second here. I can hear them right at the other end, you know where they are. I can hear them right at the other end, you know where they are.
They're in the warden's residence. They're 2 buildings over. They're not here. I'll go check again. No, don't see anybody, don't hear anything. Good?
Right.
So you're recording at, let's see what time, 11:26 p.m. at SDG jail. All right, cut your light. Let's get into the darkness. All right. So we'll start at the beginning. This was built in the 1950s and they removed several bodies. Several bodies were removed, and people have seen a woman in black in this hallway wearing all black. And the medium was here recently, and she said that the woman has gray hair, and she's sad and she's crying. If this is true, and there is a woman here, we would really like to know your name, and your story. Speak as loud as you can, and perhaps we can hear you. What is your name? There are some shackles here which are part of the jail. Are these children's shackles? You can go up to them and touch them if you like. We're going to move over to the other side. So I'm coming to an area where we caught a lot of male voices. We're going to move over to the other side. So I'm coming to an area where we caught a lot of male voices. Unhappy male voices. Okay, from here, in the intersection of the hall, it's a very interesting space. Why it was done this way, I don't know. But we captured a lot of voices here that say swear words. Can you speak to me now? If you have an issue with us being here, feel free to express yourself. If you want to be heard, speak now.
This device here will hear a lot better than our ears, so even if we don't hear you right now, we will later, but there's a good chance that we can hear you right now.
Jim Sutherland, are you here? It is said you died here in the hole. We have an EVP where we hear a man saying, "I'm in the hole."
Is there something you need to tell us?
Faint, but it might come out and when I listen to it.
Can you hear me? To the man in the hole. Let me know you can hear my voice. Did they mistreat you here? Did they abuse you?
I think there was a yes there.
Were you malnourished? Did they use the strap? Were you deserving of this treatment?
There was something over your voice there.
Are you still here because of what they did to you?
Oh,
Music box. It's okay. Are you responding with the music box? So I am to understand that you are still here because of what they've done to you?
I'm sure there's going to be something there. It's a raspy.
Are you afraid?
No.
Why are you saying no?
That's what I heard. I'm just
Oh.
repeating. When I talk like that, I'm repeating it.
Are you here because you wish to be here? I gotta say, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety right now.
Okay.
Something about being here in this corner in the dark. It's just raising my heart rate,
Yeah.
like a discomfort, like something's around me.
Okay.
But we can keep going.
It's fluttering here, so when it flutters like that, there's some kind of disturbance. Like the levels there.
How many of you are listening to me speak right now? How many of you are watching me right now in this space?
It sounds like a heart monitor.
From the nurse's room.
Oh, yeah.
Is there something going on in the nurse's room?
It almost seems like it's distant like that, you know?
Did something happen in the nurse's room? Something traumatic? Were people hurt there? I thought I just heard a male voice there. I thought I just heard a male voice there.
Okay, I didn't, it's not voice, but I'm hearing like equipment, you know? Like it's not the air conditioning or the heating.
So one more time, we would really like to know the names of the people that are here.
Just before you spoke, we were like,
Try your best to speak so we can hear you. We want you to have a voice. We cannot see you, but we would like to hear you. Did you hear that?
yeah, very distant.
Yeah, like something moving on the other side of the jail. Somebody in the jail? Boys? Sounded like something falling.
What's that?
Sounded like something falling. Like something
There was
fell.
something there, yeah. I wish I had this on mobile, on wheels.
I just heard like a whistle or something.
I wish I had this on mobile, on wheels.
I just heard like a whistle or something.
Oh, that's been going on, yeah.
If I whistle, can you whistle back? Try that again.
Oh, do you hear it?
No. That's what you heard?
Yeah.
We'll try one more time. Try to do the same tune I do. Somebody there?
Yeah. You at the end of the hall?
Yeah. Were you whistling before?
No, we thought that was you.
No, I was whistling. Yeah.
Oh,
I was trying to get whistles back.
We were on the ordinance. So 43.9, it's 11:44. We have a camera there, and I'll just put a camera over here. Music box is still working, and cat ball. Mr. Balacombe, are you here? Mr. Seguin?
Did you go like?
No?
That's something there.
Can you talk to us? If you see there's some equipment beside Kyle there, if you talk directly into it, we can hear you. Or move in front of the music box. It almost seems like every time we're down the hall and you try to draw our attention down to this room, what is it that you want to say? Or are you just trying to get us away from the hall? We're going to be packing up here soon. We're going to be packing up here soon. It's your last chance to let us know.
You hear it? No, it's over there, right?
That's,
Sweet.
well, yeah, but that's one of the REM devices.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wonder where they are though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we hear a REM device. I think it's the other guys maybe collecting some equipment throughout the jail. The last time we were here, well, every time we've been here, this room has been fairly active for me. I get a different feeling tonight for some reason. I don't get the suppressive feeling here.
There was, yeah, sounds listen that there's very distant or faint.
Distant, like talking or?
Yeah, like a low, very low.
Can you speak louder so we can hear you? Wonder where that's coming from. It's gonna go check it out to make sure that that's not being set up.
Yeah.
Is that you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I figured. So the disc grab and stuff. March 6th, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Elliot.
39 for 23 minutes.
12:24, court is in session.
So we have completed our investigation of the historic STG jail tonight on March 5th. The only spirit we did not address is James O'Reilly. James O'Reilly presided over this court from 1900 to 1929. He had asthma, and usually when he had an attack, he would go to the back room, spark up a cigarette, get better, and come back to court. That's how it was back in the 20th century for asthma. A cigarette would open up the bronchial tubes and help your attack. Unfortunately, this one time in 1929, the cigarette did not help him. His asthma attack worsened, he went to cardiac arrest and passed away in the chambers behind him. James O'Reilly, you died in this courtroom. Are you still present with us here now? It is said that if you sit in this seat, that you will touch the person. I do feel uncomfortable up here. I'm going to say that. I feel like I shouldn't be sitting here. Just get that vibe. No, I shouldn't be sitting here. So we'll use the spirit box, and James, Judge O'Reilly, if you are here, can you please state your name clearly for us through this box that I'm holding in my hand. If you wish to communicate with us and say hello, please do so. That was creepy.
What was that?
He was like a robotic.
Herman.
I heard Wanker Man.
White Herman.
White Herman.
White Herman?
I heard Herman.
White Herman.
White Herman?
I don't know, maybe it sounds like it was like a restaurant or something.
Okay, if that voice was a spirit of some sort and not just a radio station, and that's pretty long for a radio blip, could you please state what you said more clearly? White Herman? kind of like wait for this or something. I don't know, I think we'll have to play back the audio just to see. James O'Reilly, we just want to know that you're here because we can record that you're here. So if you could say something specific, like perhaps the town that you, or let's say the town that you went to school in, to university. Can you give us that town or city name? Do we know what it is? Maybe.
I heard two different voices.
Yeah.
It's coming so clear. Is it Al and then maybe? It's coming so crisp and clear out of this. It's kind of freaking me out and loud. Okay, so maybe. All right. Okay, you were born on a specific day, a day that marks a holiday. What day was this? On what day were you born? What holiday was it? Well, I don't think we're getting anywhere with the spirit box, so straight up EVPs. Judge O'Reilly, if you're here, can you speak as loud as you can so we can maybe capture your voice and answer the questions that I just asked? What university did you go to in which city? Which holiday were you born? On which holiday were you born? The whole podium just shook under me. Did you guys feel that?
Oh, I heard a noise.
I heard it.
But I felt like I bounced up here. That's weird. On what holiday were you born, James O'Reilly?
Christmas.
It wasn't Christmas, it was Valentine's Day. February 14th.
That's me.
He died young, and he'd be pretty pissed. He had his life made. He was a judge.
He wasn't that young. I think he was
67.
67.
Yeah, but in 1929,
It's pretty long for
yeah.
Well, I guess if they're curing
And he was still working at 67. He had law practices in Prescott and Cardinal and Kingston and Toronto. His family was from Kingston. I mean, he spent 29 years as a judge here. That's a long time. So he oversaw the cases that we conduct. In two of them.
So you'd come here to jail after you're arrested. You'd probably spend a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, until your trial was done. Until your trial was done up here, and then you head to Kingston? Where
well, not necessarily. I mean,
until your trial was done up here, and then you head to Kingston? Where
well, not necessarily. I mean, you were executed within your region, so you would stay at the jail, right? So that your community where you committed the crime could come and see you be executed. So the family wouldn't have to travel far if they had to collect your body, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, after the 1950s, then yeah, you've got more than 2 year term to go to the penitentiary. Well then, hopefully we got a few voices out of that last session. Thank you very much to all the spirits and the judges, and lawyers and guards and wardens for having us here. So this investigation is adjourned. I will now strike the hammer. Finished the investigation. Here, here. It is complete.
Court is adjourned.